We're almost a $12 billion company globally, and about 10% of our business is here in China, and about 7 of our brands. China is a very, very important market for VF. It's our number 2 market in the world, and it's the fastest growing. The biggest market is the US, but China's growing rapidly, so we'll see. One day, I think China will pass it. We're very, very optimistic about the China market for almost all of our brands. It'll one day probably be our biggest market. You know, I've been very impressed by the programs the Chinese government has put in place to drive a more active life. The North Face is benefiting from the Chinese government's drive to get people more outside and in the outdoors. And all of our brands are benefiting from the rise of the strong middle class and even the upper end, who really expect, higher quality and better innovation. I think, the predictions are that the China GDP will grow about 5%. That would be stronger than most of the other large markets in the world, all of them, I think. Yeah, our strategy over the next 35 years is to continue to invest. We're going to be investing aggressively in outdoor and active. We have multiple brands in those spaces. Every indication is that China will continue to encourage people in China to be outdoors, to be active, to be healthy. That's so aligned with what our company is all about. I think the Shanghai business environment is super impressive. Everything just feels like it really fosters high caliber people, high caliber performance. Shanghai is just a very super on the leading edge of everywhere in the world in terms of fashion, in terms of what's happening next from a street culture standpoint. And those directly affect our business. As a foreigner, it's very easy to come in here and feel immediately at home. The hotels are amazing, the traffic's not bad, the air quality's good. But it's unusual for a city of this size.